Hello traders, so today I like to explain the Bollinger-Rsi-Reversal strategy from NNFX, but I changed it to object-oriented approach to how to iterate over all symbols you can put in the string. So, and here we go. So at first we have a helper, EA helper module we have here to organize the strategy a little bit more. So when we open the EA helper, we see we have the enums over here. We put the enums inside. And we put the isNewBar function inside. And also if you have functions who paint symbols on the chart like arrows or dots or things like that, or that they write some text on the chart, you also put them here because you can reuse them in other programs. So now let's get back here. So in the main EA program, we just have the inputs, like also in the functional from NNFX. But here we also include a class. This is our self-defined class. We define this, and all the trading logic will happen in this class and not here in the main EA. And also for not using for loops, we use the array object, and the array object is some kind of pointer list, and this array object gives us a pointer to each instance of our symbol time frame indicators class to reference them in memory, but we will see later. So this array object is very important, and we can iterate over it in a for loop, what you will see soon, but you don't have to assign an integer to each symbol in the symbol list. Over here. So we have a symbol list here with two symbols. In the functional approach of no-nonsense FX, he gives this an index, gives the USD JPY the index 0, and here the GBP USD has the index 1. And he also stores these indexes, but this is now no longer necessary to give them indexes and address them on indexing, like you will see. So here's the general inputs, here's some variable, and here is where the magic happens. This is the manual memory management, where we create a new object, and yeah, we create the first symbol. We create here the symbol list where every object pointer is stored in. So we have a one symbol list is our array object, and in it get filled. We just set some chart setup. We use the separator code, and we go through the function over here. We loop through this one. Is the same over here. And now here we create the symbols. We create a symbol object. Yeah. At first we get get the first symbol because the I is 0. We get this first symbol here from this currency list, the string list. We get the first one. yeah, we trim them. This is a very important step because sometimes you write things like this, you write things like this, and then you have a white space here, and then your code will not run. So we trim white spaces, we trim some characters of the string symbol to the left and to the right, and then here we create our symbol item, and that is the difference. Now we have a complete symbol item object and not only a string in some list. That is the difference. And also we give all inputs. We give all inputs to our symbol time frame indicators object, and we create this object with new. We create it over here and we store it in the symbol list we created over here. With the new statement we create the symbol list over here. And also very important, if you use the manual memory management with this asterisk, it means make this a pointer variable and store a pointer value in it. And this is the old manual memory management. You also need to delete the symbol list at the end. You will delete them. Otherwise, the memory will not get freed up. And even if you delete them over here, if you delete the list over here, also for this new symbol time frame indicators objects, all these objects who are stored in this list, they will also get deleted when you call this here. So you don't have you don't need to delete them in an extra. You don't have to treat them extra for deleting all the items in the list. Yeah, and that is very important here, that you delete the symbol list. It's very important, and you do this on dinit. So let's continue. So here we create for every string in this string list, we have now an object. We have an object what has all inputs we put in over here. All these inputs go in the constructor, go to every symbol time frame indicators object what we create here. And you see, we in this for loop, we loop over the currencies array, and for all currencies we create a new object what has all the inputs and also have all the indicators and all the strategy in it. So here we print an error message. If we could not create this error, we get an error message, and then init failed and the program aborts. Else we get the message that we added a symbol to the list. We will see this in the log files. Yeah, and here you see the way. Here you get you see the way how to iterate over the symbol list, and you also make. You make a symbol item here and you give it here. You assign the values here. So if you cannot get the symbol item, also you return init failed. And for here, this iteration is for printing, but you can comment out all this. You can comment it out. If you don't need to show all symbols and their parameters. This is this for loop is for debugging process only, but you can comment it out, or only if you don't want to have all these parameters. If you don't want to see all these parameters in your log file, you comment this out. And if you debug, for debugging, you do like this for comment it in, remove the comment, and it will show you that every symbol time frame indicators object has gotten all the inputs from the input section. But we don't need this here right now. So, EA helper, Bollinger, so, and then, yeah, we come to the onTick. The onTick function here in the main program, in the main EA, is very short. Just for every tick you check if is new bar. You got this here from the EA helper, you got them included, so you check for a new bar, and whenever there is a new bar, you iterate very easy over the symbol list. Just iterate the symbol list. You don't need to store the I value in some kind of array to addressing the correct symbol. Just iterate over it and do the trailing and check the symbol if there is a signal or not. And that's it. That's the whole main program. The whole main program. And now we come to the symbols indicators. So over here we have some includes. We include the object. This is necessary. Otherwise, if you don't include this, otherwise the symbol list here, this will not work. This will not work because the symbol list, this has to be some derivatives from C object, from the C object class. So that's this. Then symbol info, yeah, okay, you need the symbol info for the digits to get the digits. Yeah, you need indicators trend for trends. You need indicators oscillators for the RSI. And you need the trade object. And with all these objects, we create some, here's some problem. We create, with all these includes, we create the trade object here. Yeah, so this file will not work because we don't have the include here, but if we go over here and if we compile, you see it will compile without errors, but over here it will show, because it reads the Visual Studio Code only reads this file, and we don't have the definition in this file for we don't have the definition because we include the EA helper, we include it over here, but we can do like this, we can do like this, copy, uncomment it here and put it here. Now you see here, now when we compile, it also will work. Zack, yeah. So we need the EA helper also over here because we use the enum data type, log type here, we use it over here. Yeah, and Visual Studio Code, when you open this file, Visual Studio Code does not see this type if you don't have this include over here. So now let's go through the C symbol time frame indicators class. The class is the blueprint for all objects. What are our symbols in the symbol list here? Every string of the string list, yeah, is now this is the definition for every symbol. So we have the magic here, the magic number, trade command, we have the symbol. Here we store the symbol name, we store the time frame, we store all inputs, we store them here. The only difference is over here we have the string list. Here we have the string list, and over here it is simple a string member. only one, and we have one when we use the new. We have one object in memory what represents the symbol. So, and here we define our indicators. We have the two Bollinger Bands with different standard deviation multipliers. Here we multiply by 2, here we multiply by 4 or by 3. We have the Ichimoku, we have the two moving averages, we have the RSI. We have the trade object, we have the position info object, and we have the symbol info object. And now here we have the standard constructor, what get called when you use the new keyword and no parameters. And we also have the parametric constructor to create an object with all inputs, So that's how they do it. We define the inputs with the same data type over here. And then over here we assign all inputs from the constructor. We assign them to our member variables here, to the attributes over here. So, and what else to say? Yeah, we have the private modifier. That means all these attributes variables here, they are not accessible from outside the class or from the children of this class. They only accessible from inside the class. So the same for the indicators. They also only accessible inside the class. And here we make these assignments. So, and here we have the public modifier, the public access modifier. The constructors, they have always be public. When they are private, you cannot instantiate the object. It will not work. They have to be always public. And also the destructor, what get called when the delete command get run. And then we also, under the public modifier, we have all functions. And we access every member variable through functions. And these functions, they are always public or private, and so you can access the members. And in this way, the object itself is taking care for the values who are stored in their member attributes. So, and at first we have the init. Yeah, in the trade we set the magic number. Yeah, we create here, we create the indicators on init, the Bollingers, RSI, moving averages. So all indicators get created here, and here is a debug print command to check the parameters. If something not compile or something not work, you put the debug command like this. You can put it in, and after you find the error, you comment it out to not filling up your log file. Then here we have the show. We have the show method. The show method prints all member variables, prints the values of all member variables. And here now the trading strategy, the methods for the trading strategy come up. So at first we check, we called over here, we called trade take profit. We go here, and then this method get called in the instance of of the class. And here also we at first we go through our positions. It's almost the same function like NNFX shows in his video. So, and the next one is checking for the symbol. Yeah, we refresh we refresh all indicators. We have to do this. If we don't refresh here all indicators, it will not work. So, and here I'm not sure if these variables are all necessary, but yeah, I just moved them over from NNFX. It's Bollinger-Rsi-Reversal Strategy MQ5 program. I just moved them over. You see, this is the same like in NNFX, his EA. So, but this here also, the strategy gets set up here. So, and also the functions to check here if the price is in the cloud, in the Ichimoku cloud, or if the price is in above or below the moving average. But maybe these functions can be shortened, or these two functions can be reassigned and put the variables inside here so that you can properly delete these two functions, and also maybe you can delete this part over here and maybe this part. Yeah, but I'm not sure. We have to find out on backtesting if we can shorten this code a little bit, but for right now, this code here compiles and works as it is. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the object-oriented approach to a multi-symbol, multi-time frame EA. So thank you for watching. See you in the next time. Bye bye.